Hello, everyone, and welcome to this new episode of Open Book Entrepreneur. I'm thrilled that we have Missy Reed here with us, all the way from Michigan, originally from North Carolina, US. And she's an online business coach helping other coaches get clients and also sort of a lot of other things. So, Missy Reed, please introduce yourself to our audience.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much for having me on, Tony. I really appreciate it. Appreciate chatting here. I really like the open entrepreneur concept because the entrepreneur mindset is a new thing for a lot of folks. And, not just showing up online and be like, everything's perfect and everything's great all the time, right? Like that's not real life. So I really appreciate what you do. I am an online business coach. I used to be a clinician, a mental health therapist for 5 years. And before that, I worked in a hospital. Now I teach people how to attract clients organically using, low tech and social media attraction marketing.
Great. And what are some of the typical results sort of your clients can expect once they're working with you?
Absolutely. So the clients that I'm working with now are spiritual entrepreneurs. Many of these people have been working with other types of clients or customers for decades now, right? So the types of results they can expect to find from to get from me is really clarifying a niche within the market. A lot of people don't like that word, but it is really good to have a good idea about who your best clients are, who you would best serve, and how that would best feel for you to avoid burnout. So I help people really find that messaging for themselves and then show them how to market using a language. See, I see marketing as a language. So showing them how to develop communication styles and strategies to communicate with their ideal audience base to gently and gradually and naturally encourage those folks, into their DMs or into their sales funnels to get to work with them in a way that feels just really good for both the client and the coach.
Very nice. And then on top of that, like what inspired you to actually start this business?
That's a great question. I love that question. So I worked as an essential worker during the COVID pandemic as a therapist. I loved the work I did. I loved the clients I worked with. But when the pandemic came about, we could only see people over telehealth. And honestly, I was a little bit concerned and scared about doing that. I was like, what happens if my clients don't get such great results? Like, this is so different. But because I was online all the time, we were all at home, and I was on Facebook anyway, I started to see an ad. It was called Practitioner Freedom, right? And I was like, oh, what is this about? And I learned from another therapist that she had started her online coaching business and she worked with couples and now she was helping other clinicians start their own businesses. And I was like, oh my gosh, like here's an opportunity to serve people outside of my state. Because what was happening is because at the time I was only licensed in North Carolina as a therapist. So the regulations say, well, you can only see people in North Carolina. But with video work, I was like, oh, but people in Virginia and South Carolina and Michigan and the UK could also benefit from the work I'm doing. So that opportunity really, I really resonated with that.
Nice. And then in terms of your business, like where people can actually find you or get in touch with you, how they can do that?
Oh, absolutely. So I love social media. I'm on Facebook. You can just search for me, Missy Reed, MissyrEed. I'm on Instagram as well. It's like Missy_M_Reed. I also have a LinkedIn that you can find me on, and I can share all these links with you if you'd want, if your audience would like to, check out my social media pages. I also have a Facebook group where people can join and learn more about. It's called the Business Accelerator for new coaches and entrepreneurs. You can search for that under Facebook groups. And I am going to be starting an email campaign and I'm working on my website as well right now. So those are to come soon.
Excellent. And in terms of like certain tips for your potential clients or also new coaches, existing coaches, what's some tip that you would like to share with them?
Sure. My first tip is to relax and breathe and trust that the divine law of compensation will come back to you tenfold. And what that means is when you put your service out into the world, the universe provides for you and compensates you. When you relax and trust that it's going to happen. And the easiest, most strategic tip that you can use as a new business owner is start with your personal profile.
Excellent. Yeah, that's a great tip. And then just before we go, what's one thing maybe that I didn't ask you, but you would like to share with our audience?
I would like to share if you're thinking about starting your new coaching business or getting different types of clients, that it's a really amazing journey. It's an incredible experience to go on, not necessarily just for your clients, but for you too. It's personal and professional development. And it's given me like literally the freedom, fun, and fulfillment that of my dreams. I get to do work that I love and get paid to do it. And you can.
Excellent. Yeah. Thank you so much, Miss Reed, for being a guest today. Thank you all for watching and listening to this episode. And yeah, see you all in the next episode. Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.